Welcome to SceneTV. I'm Markus. Today we're at the Champagne Bar at the newly renovated Stag Hotel on Rundle Street in the city, where we're catching up with Adelaide's makeup extraordinaire, Mandy Grace Nash. Hi Mandy, how are you?
Hi Markus, I'm well. How are you?
Good, thank you. Welcome to SceneTV.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, darling, let's talk about your amazing career. How did it all start off in the makeup industry? What made you get into it?
Yes, well, really, from when I was super young, I was always drawing or painting, doing something with my hands. And as I grew up, I started to experiment on my friends. And it wasn't until someone randomly said, you know, you should do a makeup course, that I actually considered it. And I've just run with it ever since.
Did you find that was a natural progression of drawing, you know, illustrating, and all of a sudden, you know, you crave that kind of 3D surface to work on? Is that how it all happens?
Yeah, I think you know, you can be a makeup artist without that background, but me specifically, I do lean towards the creative. So the sort of conceptualizing and drawing and sketching and planning all goes into it, as well as the actual application on the day.
So, as you were growing up and as you were first starting out in the with the career, who was maybe some of your biggest inspirations?
I would have to say my biggest inspiration was Alex Box. She was the creative director at Alaska, and she also worked for MAC. She's world renowned, and she is, I guess, the epitome of everything I see myself becoming. So yeah, she's ultra creative and yeah, uses colour so well. So yeah.
So what are some of the favourite looks that you enjoy doing? You know, what tends to be your signature look?
I trade I'm a makeup artist, hairstylist, body painter, and I do specialise in beauty and bridal. But then on the flip side, the creative is my main jam. So I tend to do quite colourful, outrageous looks. I utilise fabrication, body art, makeup, hair, costuming, everything to create one big creation. And yeah.
Working with a theatre's fun, isn't it?
It is.
You get to push the boundaries a little bit more.
Yes, I do love the theatrical.
So what are some of your biggest achievements thus far?
Well,
some stuff you're really proud of.
Yeah, there's a few little accolades in there. So I won Raw Adelaide Makeup Artist of the Year in 2014, which was amazing. And I more recently won the Total Look category at the Hair and Beauty Awards last year for makeup.
Congratulations, darling. And so some of the big names that you've been working on recently, I know who they are. I've been following you on Instagram. Let's talk about those.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty lucky and I've fluked it a little bit. But yeah, I've been able to work with Barry Humphries on a recent cabaret campaign, and also Grace Jones. I flew over to Sydney to body paint her for her Modulations tour over 3 nights, which was pretty insane. And yeah, as well as Curtis Stone and a few other local celebrities. So yeah.
Grace Jones, she's pretty iconic. I'm a massive fan and have been since the 80s. Tell us what it was like to work with her. You know, someone such a big character, because she's over the top, isn't she? And she likes to push the boundaries.
She does.
What was it like to meet her and work with her? Did she have expectations of what she wanted from you?
Yeah, no, look, she did. I was incredibly nervous. I was so nervous because I didn't know what she would be like, and I didn't know what she was expect of me. And you're sort of going into this blind, really. But yeah, over the course of the 3 nights, I became really close with her. She's actually very beautiful and nurturing, and she's very creative. So she'll sort of change her mind and be inspired by things instantly, and you just sort of have to keep on your toes and run with it.
So with all this interstate work as well, hopefully they're not going to pinch you and take you away from us here in Adelaide.
No, not at all. Adelaide is home to me. Adelaide's my base. I think there's just so much happening here, and I would hate to jump off the ride too early. I'll be looking to, you know, fly out and do little stints interstate, but ultimately, in the foreseeable future, I'm here.
What would you give for advice to anyone starting out in your industry?
My biggest advice is really just going out there and doing everything. Be a yes man, try everything. You know, find out what you're good at and what you love about the art form, and then run with it. Create your own niche. And yeah, you know, it takes a lot of drive, takes a lot of passion, but never give up.
How do people find you, most importantly, if they want to, bring you on to, you know, make something amazing?
Yes.
How do they find you? Website?
Yes, my website is www.mandynash.com. You can find me on Instagram at Mandy Nash Makeup, and then also on Facebook. Just look Mandy's Makeup.
Fantastic. And just before we go, I do hear in the traps that there could be a bit of an exhibition happening. Can we do a little bit of a sneak peek?
Yes, there is a few whispers about that. I am looking to do an exhibition later in the year, featuring some of my recent works and some of my older works, and potentially a little live installation, something never seen before.
Mandy, I do have one more thing. We've just created a new concept in our interview process. It's called the mystery question. What this entails is you actually asking one of our next interviewees a question. It could be the Lord Mayor, it could be a famous actress, it could be the person making your coffee tomorrow morning. So all we need from you is a question.
Okay.
Pose away.
Let me think. Okay, I got one. All right. What is the most crazy, spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Good one. Good one. It's been an absolute pleasure, Mandy. You've been watching SceneTV, and we'll see you again really soon.